Initiated in the University of the Philippines in 1961. And before he became a member, he had to undergo several rites, initiation, induction, etc., etc. And with his death, he will now engage in the final ritual, which is what is called honoring. Thank you.
Beloved brothers and sisters in Alpha Phi Omega, dear friends and fellow mourners, we have gathered here on this sad occasion in the manner and character of Alpha Phi Omegas to manifest our grief and sorrow at the death of our own kind. It is now our responsibility as his brothers and sisters to offer our sincerest respect and fondest affection to him, who was one of us for the very last time. Before we proceed in this, our most somber undertaking, I call on our brother's scribe to invoke the guidance of the Supreme Being.
Let's all rise. Let us all join in prayer. Almighty, all-power, and all-merciful God, the Supreme Grand Chancellor of all true Alpha Phi Omegas, we must humbly and reverently implore your guidance at this hour of our bereavement. Grant that our departed brother may be worthy of your compassion, and that as he crosses the threshold of great beyond, the gates of heaven will open and permit him to enter to join our brothers and sisters who have gone before us. Until then, O Lord, strengthen us and give us the courage to bear the unbearable. Amen.
Brother scribe, let us be acquainted once more with our departed friend and brother Bayani. You will now read from the sacred roll of honor.
Brother Bayani John Casilak Mandanas, born April 30, 1945, in Batangas, Philippines, last resided in Snoqualmie, Washington. He was initiated in 1961 to the Alpha Phi Omega Fraternity, ETA chapter, at the University of the Philippines in Diliman, Quezon City. One of the 9 members of the Black Cats batch who successfully completed the rigorous process, he was one of the charter members of the Alpha Phi Omega Alumni Association of Washington and served as a member of its board of directors. He was a member of the Greater Washington Alpha Phi Omega Alumni Association, the UP APO Alumni Association, and the APO ETA Chapter Alumni Association of North America. He was a proud member of the Alpha Phi Omega fraternity throughout his student days and beyond. He died on August 29, 2022 at the age of 77.
The memory of our dear departed brother Bayani has been refreshed in our minds. Let us now proceed with the solemn duty we owe to the dead.
When our brother was thus alive and amongst us, the spirit of service burned warmly in his heart, and he committed himself to a lifelong dedication of looking out for the welfare and well-being of others, putting his own personal interests last of all. In his way, he contributed his share in self-serving humanity, in memory of our brother and his unselfish sympathy to his fellow men. I light the candle of service, a sacred principle of in Alpha Phi Omega, and a sacred part of his life.
The best way to have friends is to be one. So our ritual tells us. Our brother had extended the hand clasp of friendship to everyone. As we accepted him into the circle of our fraternal fellowship, so did he also accept us as his brothers and sisters. As we shared the good times, so we also shared the bad. We became a part of him, and he became a part of us. And he touched our lives in a very special way. And as his admission among us added strength to our fraternal chain, so did his death weakens and subtracts one link in our sacred union. In memory of the brotherhood we shared, I light the candle of friendship.
Our beloved brother joined a fraternity of leaders, though he was a leader in his own right. In Alpha Phi Omega, his inherent and natural skills to take the initiative and practice resourcefulness was honed and sharpened to their fullest potential. Unafraid to take the first step and to take and assume full responsibility for one's actions. These are the lessons taught to us as a great principle in Alpha Phi Omega. Leadership. Leadership. On our brother's passing to the void of eternity, a pillar has been struck down on the house of Alpha Phi Omega. And one of the links that tightly bind our fraternal chain is severed. And now our brotherhood is at a loss. In memory of him who had been a leader among us, I light the candle of leadership. Brother Prefect, you will now perform your duty.
The angel of death has once again visited the house of Alpha Phi Omega. His irresistible clutch was snatched from our midst. A brother, dearly beloved and greatly respected. Sorrow, sorrow, sorrow. No words can possibly describe our grief, and no assurance can contain us in this great loss. Tragedy has descended upon us, and not even the loving arms of friends and brothers or sisters can prevent the harbinger of horror to take away the life of a fellow of Alpha Phi Omega. The circle is broken. The triangle is dented. The dart Ominous clouds have shrouded our blue horizon, and our golden sun has disappeared for the time being. Even its bright rays cannot penetrate the gloom of this sad occasion. Alas, for a moment, the lights of Alpha Phi Omega are extinguished.
And
our beloved fraternity and sorority plunges into darkness.
Darkness, darkness,
Darkness, darkness.
Darkness, darkness.
There is nothing more that can be done but to accept the will that is more powerful than ours. As mere creation of the Supreme Creator, it is our fate to submit to due will and pleasure of the Almighty Being, whom we owe our existence. Such is our faith. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
This fraternity emblem is the symbol of our fraternal tie and the bond that unites us in friendship and brotherhood. This emblem of our strength and union now becomes, on this sad occasion, the emblem that symbolizes the last act we offer to his memory, that he was once one of us. I now place this emblem on your coffin, dear Brother Yanni, in testimony of our enduring love and respect for you. The duties we owe to our beloved dead have been observed. The last wishes of our brother Yanni have been faithfully fulfilled. And although we part in sorrow at the loss of one of our kind, we take comfort and consolation in the belief that in due time, we ourselves shall cross the great beyond and join them in eternal fellowship in the grand celestial chapter above.
The light of service is extinguished, and we mourn the death of Brother Yanni, our friend.
The light of friendship is extinguished, and we grieve for the passing of our fellow brother.
So is the light of leadership also extinguished, and we greatly deplore the loss of one of our leaders. Goodbye, dear friends. Goodbye, dear brother Yanni.